got your money, don't you worry. I said, hey, can you dig it? Don't encourage any of that. I just got off the phone. Hey, remember when a few weeks ago I was like, I called to go over my blood work because no one ever called me back when I had it done. Literally over the summer, it's been months. I just want to call. And they said, oh, we can't leave a message for your provider because you don't have one. So I was like, oh, whatever, I gotta call my insurance and jump through hoops. A lot of you were saying it should be posted on your patient portal. Yeah, except for I never go to the doctor, so I don't even have a login for my patient portal. I guess I could make one, but it just seems like so much effort for what? Like, you know what I mean? So I just called, got off the phone, and this just goes to show you being a type B mom sometimes paid off. How much time did I save, okay? I just waited a few weeks and things seem to work themselves out. Usually they hook me up with another primary care provider. Eventually. Oh my gosh, is this what I've looked like all day? Why am I out of breath? I feel like I should freshen up for you or something. So sorry, thanks for hanging out. Anyway, I just left a message. Did I finish the story? I just left a message for my primary care provider, thank you so much. And they're gonna get back to me within 3 days. And honestly, sometimes they don't even do that. I love the healthcare system over here. So I'm jazzed, I'm excited, I'm pumped because I was listening to someone the other day talk about the results of their blood work and how they've been on like this really long journey. I guess they have Hashimoto's, which like I've never had like an autoimmune disorder or like anything concerning in that sense, but like things pop up. You never know when things just start happening. So the last time I've looked at like blood work results, they're always when I get like life insurance and they come over and make sure everything's good. And I'm always in like really good range, but there was one time, I think I was like changing companies or something, and they came over once and then they had to come like several months later, but I was pregnant. So there was a substantial weight gain, and the results came back and they were like, we're concerned about your weight gain. I was like, I'm pregnant. You'd think they would note that in the file or something, I don't know, but short story long, hey, what are we doing today? Hanging out around the house. Hanging out around the world. Are you ready for a brand new beat? I don't know what's wrong with me. Summer's here and the time is right for dancing in the street. I need to take a chill pill. I think I'm really just procrastinating. Every single room around my house is trashed. And I say that mostly out of neglect. We've just had bigger things happening. The amount of breath I'm out of is concerning. I did make sourdough this weekend. I feel like I'm on a really good routine. That's basically the only thing that I've been staying on top of, along with my vitamins. Hallelujah. You guys, I'm literally staring at pirate stuff that's out from Wolfgang's birthday party. What, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago? Who knows, what day is it? I also have a lot of stuff to chat with you about. I have so many things. I made a list. And I'm gonna add to that list, call doctor. And then I'm gonna, you see what I'm gonna do? Check it off right away. I'm feeling so productive. Reproduction. Okay, I seriously have to stop. Couple things I do have to do today. Sign Meredith up for gymnastics. She was in gymnastics, and then the season ended, so I'll make some food. We've got to make dinner. I'm actually very parched, and I've already drank all of my element for the day. It's a sad time, truly. But I do love when I refill up my water bottle and it has like that slight hint of the flavor left over in it. Cheers to you. And I have to tell you something. Before I whipped my camera out, I was moseying on around the house, looking at everything I have to do, and I was like, man, like, I'm just tired. I saw something online today. It was like Thanksgiving morning, and it's like a whole spread for their kids to wake up to, cinnamon rolls and the whole nine, and like balloons. I was like, oh, are we doing this too? I'm just so tired. Cooking and prepping Thanksgiving dinner for 3 straight days isn't enough. We also are going to include this on our plate. But like, I'm up for the challenge. I'm ready for it. But also at the same time, while I was scrolling, I was like, I'm just tired. And then you know what happened? I yawned twice. It happened twice. I was like, oh, I'm tired, yawned, walked around the house some more trying to get some things settled, yawned again. I was like, you know what? It really is mind over matter. If we tell ourselves something, then we are that thing. So instead, I'm now telling myself, I'm ready, I'm pumped for the day. Yeah, who's gonna do a million loads of laundry? This girl. Who's gonna clean all the bathrooms? This girl. Who's ready to mop the floors? Let's be real, no one's mopping the floors today, okay? We have enough to take care of. I don't know what you're yapping about. No! Hey! What was that noise? I guess first things first, let's take care of some laundry. Oh, were you using that bathroom because you have no toilet paper in your bathroom whatsoever?
No, there is toilet paper in mine. Okay, I'm trying to teach Eleanor responsibility. She didn't replace it for 6 days.
And stand by me, stand by me. Oh my gosh, you took the garbage out here too? Guys, Alex has been I have done exactly 0 loads of laundry the past solid week, if not more, so I now have a mountain to deal with. He's really good about, like, you know, doing laundry, but then he just leaves it up here, so now it's my turn to tackle this. I actually came in here to get dressed this morning, and I saw my sweater. Here it is. I'm gonna pop this on because I'm pretty sure this top is just not my color palette. Plus, for whatever reason, I'm so cold. Must have low iron or something. Also just got scolded for not getting the right yogurt. It doesn't have enough protein. It's like it only has 18 grams, not 23 grams. Hello, buddy.
Yes, and this, and this.
Whoa! Hey, don't let me forget to tell you about picture day this morning because what a fiasco. But I just got a package in the mail, some Earth Breeze. Little do they know that I have plenty left over for my last order because I tend to always order way too much. But how convenient is that it comes straight to my front door? Huge thanks to Earth Breeze for sponsoring this video. Huge thanks to you for supporting me when I have sponsored content. It really means a lot. Is it just me, or does everything these days have like a ton of unnecessary chemicals in it? I started paying attention to what was in the products we actually use around the house, and once I got to the laundry detergent, oh yeah, that was a wake-up call. And that's when I found Earth Breeze, and let me tell you, it's been a huge game changer for us. We've continued to use Earth Breeze for quite a while now, and it's something I genuinely love and recommend, especially if you have sensitive skin in your family like we do, because their detergent sheets are hypoallergenic, non-irritating, free from all the harsh chemicals, like optical brighteners, dyes, phosphates, preservatives. It's unnecessary. And the best part, no heavy plastic jugs, no mess, no sticky residue. Just lightweight, pre-measured sheets that dissolve right in the wash and they get the job done. My clothes come out fresh, soft, and clean without all of the unnecessary extras. And honestly, I love that Earth Breeze goes beyond just clean laundry. Earth Breeze is a certified B Corporation, which means they're committed to social and environmental responsibilities. So not only is it good for your laundry, it's good for the planet too. And are you ready to hear something wild? Okay, most detergents use something called optical brighteners, which don't even clean, but they do stick to your clothes like glue. They just trick our eyes into thinking that the laundry is whiter and brighter. Under black light, you can literally see the residue that it leaves behind. It's definitely not something that I want on my family's clothes and really their skin. So switching to Earth Breeze was an easy yes for us. It also comes in an unscented and a fresh scent. I might also mention you can tear the sheets in half if you have a smaller load. Most of the time I throw 2 in because we tend to overload our washing machine, but it's really easy for the kids to just grab and drop. It saves space in our cabinets where we store the laundry detergent. So if you want a powerful clean without all the harsh chemicals, give Earth Breeze a chance. It's easy to switch to. They ship right to your front door. And if you're not completely satisfied, they have a really great money back guarantee. And right now you can try Earth Breeze for up to 40% off plus 4 free gifts. You can use my link in the description box below. I'll have the QR code up on the screen. You can scan that if you're interested. So that's up to 40% off plus 4 free gifts. Scream and deal for some laundry detergent. Speaking of picture day, I told you I have a long list of things to talk to you guys about. You know what's not on that list? The fact that I went to the eye doctor yesterday. What? I think I have to go back. I mean, I definitely do. Let me just tell you, it's bad. It's real bad. My right eye stayed the same. My prescription, okay. Short story long here, my prescription has not changed in 20 plus years. 20 plus years. If I sat down and actually did the math, I would wager maybe 30 plus years. Yesterday went in, right eye stayed the same. I put in like eye drops and they made my eyes like a little blurry, but I was like, okay, by the time I get there, I'll be fine. No, I wasn't fine. It was still kind of blurry, but I didn't want to say anything. I also didn't really feel like my allergies were really acting up, and I think that played a role in it too. Like my eyes were watery and I was itching, so they were blurry a little bit more than normal. Left eye is my bad eye. It's at, what am I, negative plus? It's one that they never have, okay? And it is plus 6.5, okay, which is bad. I actually met someone the other day, lots of offshoots to this story, and she was like, oh, she's like blind in whatever eye. And I said, oh, well, what's her number at? And they were like 5. And I was like, oh my God. It was actually a little girl, and it was the first time her getting glasses. And I was like, was it just like, when you put them on for the first time, was it like magical and wonderful? I wish my parents would have had like, I don't know what their reaction when I first got glasses, because I was 18 months old when I got my first pair of glasses that like wrapped around the ear. Okay, so anyway, normally it's 6.5, okay? It has been that way for a very long time. And I know once you approach your 40s, that's when your eyesight begins to change, and I'm prepared for it. But what I was not prepared for was the fact that it got so bad. You guys, 8? An 8? I'm sorry. I might as well take my eyeball out. It's not helping at all. That's not even the worst part. The worst part is he also told me I have a severe astigmatism, which I've known forever, but I refuse to wear contacts with astigmatism because they're irritating, and I've tried like 10 different kinds throughout the years and I won't do it. And he's like, well, we'll just try again. I was like, oh, you mean we're just gonna waste some more of my time? Okay. So we ordered some, but he had so much trouble finding them in the 8 prescription. I was just sitting there like, there's no way my eyesight got that much worse. And I should have said something, but I didn't. So when I go back to pick up the contacts that he ordered, the trial pair, I think I'm gonna say, you know what, can we give this a round 2? And that's outside of my personality, but like I pay a lot of money for an eye exam. It's not cheap, and I feel like, what's it gonna take, 5 minutes? I'm hyping myself up for it, okay? And I will also say, every other time I've tried to like change, it's just a lot of issues. The worst part, because I haven't told you the worst part, I need bifocals. Put me out of my misery already. Bifocals, how many of you wear them? Hands up, I'm not shaming. I just like, oh, I'm at that age already. And you know where I was the other day? I don't even remember. Oh, checking out at Costco, same day, where I was told I need bifocals. I walk out of the Costco, you know, they check your receipt, and he goes, well, something, how's your day, young lady, or whatever. But he said the words young lady, and I said, thanks for calling me a young lady. Because I am now at that age. Oh my gosh, and am I feeling it? We've had this conversation. I just went to, you know, get some good old wrinkle cream and all of that stuff, which I should have started. You know, I've been using like random things here and there for years, but now it's like, it's hitting hard, okay? So when he said, you need bifocals, and then he did the little lens thing, he's like, here's what it is, you know, with a thing on my face, here's what it is with correction, and here he flipped it up, and here's what you can see with bifocals. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can read. It was actually amazing. It's like, is this how people see? Is this what people are walking around seeing every day? It's crazy to think about. Sometimes Alex and I will be on the road and he'll be like, oh, you know, read something. I'm like, I literally don't even see what you're reading. I just thought it was crazy. And you know what? Then I started thinking, is this why I don't read? Because it's truly like a challenge for me to, I listen to audiobooks sometimes. Listen, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. And like, I've read plenty of books in the past. I am an academia. But I just think, would I read more for entertainment if it wasn't such a challenge to focus my eyes? You know what I mean? I'm just gonna blame it on that for now, just for now. I don't know what all this is, and I don't know how this rug got got yellow. I'm gonna rewash that in the white cycle. I don't like oh, this is from me actually. No one else to blame but myself when I did the sheets. So I washed the sheets and I unboxed. I did Meredith's room. Oh my gosh, you guys. So much. I got to change my battery. You guys, can we just chit chat for like an hour and a half? Do we actually have to be productive and stuff? I actually do. I need to clean out my fridge and my pantry. My family's like, there's nothing healthy to eat here. And I was like, what are you talking about? I bought a bag of chips from Costco yesterday. I literally, cheapest trip to Costco, well, aside from my eye exam, so I guess that doesn't count anyway, but I got like 3 things. I got a bag of chips because I needed them. Also a bag of bell peppers because balance. I think I got one other thing, but it's not worthy enough for me to remember. I started talking about picture day, which was today, and we've never really made much of a fuss about picture day, but you know, my kids are getting older and I guess they care more and stuff, which like, do you buy pictures of your kids' class pictures? They used to send home the proof and I would keep those because I didn't, like, listen, I take a million pictures of my kids. I'd rather print those out than have their class pictures. But then I see the people who do get their class pictures and I'm like, oh, that's such a sweet sentiment. I should probably do that, but I don't. And I feel like it's just too late for me. I didn't do it at all for my first. She's in high school now, so I feel like that ship has sailed. You know what I mean? Like, there are just some things that if I'm gonna do it, I can't just start in the middle. Plus they're really expensive for what they are. You know what I'm talking about. But also tradition, so I can see both sides to the coin. Anyway, Wentworth got a haircut yesterday, and I know getting a haircut like the day before a big event, if you will, which for our sake is apparently picture day, is a big no-no. You're not supposed to do that because you want it to be like lived in for a week. It always looks slightly awkward on the first day. His looks great. It's low taper fade with messy fringe, whatever, like the trendy cut for a boy. And so if you ask me, it just kind of looks like he got in a fight with a weed whacker. I feel like that's something my dad would say. Did you get in a fight with a weed whacker, son? He doesn't sound anything like that, but you know what I'm talking about. Alex took him and sent me a video, and I said, my dad would say this, and it was just so funny. Eleanor this morning, Meredith couldn't care less. She's like, I was like, do you want me to braid it or do a bun or do it? Not, literally nothing. I don't even think I put glitter on her like we typically do. Like, she did not. Don't want to go to school today. Definitely not during picture day. Ugh, what a waste. I usually put glitter on her and I didn't even do that. So today's extra dull for her. But Eleanor, her hair did not come out the way she wanted. She went to bed with like, what are they called? Sleepless curls or heatless curls or whatever. So she went to bed with some things, that socks or whatever in her hair. And then when she woke up, she was a little disappointed with the way that they turned out. So I was like, oh, you know what, I can help you fix it. So then we started curling it, and she's like, you know what, Mom, let's just do it straight. And so then we started straightening it. And then I think she wanted it curly, and I should have just continued. But I did what I could. And she's like, always have straight hair for picture day. I was like, kid, you got straight hair, so I don't even. The curls were already falling out just in the 10 minutes we had been working on her hair. 10, 15, 20 minutes. I don't even know what day it is. I was like, you know what? I have pin straight hair, had pin straight hair until I had pregnancies and stuff. And that's when like the more of the curls came through. And it'd be great if it would follow through to the rest of my head, but really it's just in the back there. So it just looks awkward, but I digress. Did you guys ever do a big to-do for picture day? I literally remember my sister, Tina, would like do my hair super special, and my picture for the yearbook literally didn't even look like me. I'm like, I never looked like this. I remember walking into class with like my hair all done, ready for my glamour shot, makeup on. My friends would be like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize it was you. Like, that done up, like I'm going to a pageant or something. But I also feel like that was very of the times. It was a very 90s thing to do. People didn't have phones taking 100 pictures of their kids every single day. Like my parents bought the yearbook pictures, you know, it was a special thing. And I don't want to do that with my kids, do them up so much that they don't even recognize themselves on the day. I want the yearbook picture to represent who they are on a normal, average, everyday basis. Am I overthinking it? Probably. But how is your picture day experience overall? Like, I dressed to the nines, you guys. Like, who am I? Am I going to a wedding? I wish I was exaggerating, and I wish I had more photo evidence to prove it. I'm sure my mom has all of them saved, and it's always such a joy to like flip through them. Okay, two things that kind of go together but kind of don't. This video is gonna be like me trying to do laundry while talking to you for 500 hours. I promise you, the top half of this video will probably be me just like chit-chatting, but then the latter half will be me being really extra super duper productive, and mark my words, okay? I hope so. I just placed my Thrive Market order, and you guys, they have holiday stuff out already, like holiday dish soap. And I really like their brand of dish soap. It's like natural, that kind of thing, but it actually works. I don't even know, Rosie is the brand. So they came out with the holiday scent, and I was like, add to cart. I actually think I only bought one. Last year I added it to cart and didn't check out in time, and it was sold out before I could get it. And like, it's been a year. Why do I even care? It's not that big of a deal. But apparently it was. And so I checked out early this year. Okay, I got it. But I also searched like holiday other stuff, and I got some more holiday stuff. They had another thing that sold out very fast last year, the blue raspberry candy canes. But again, it's more like natural, nothing artificial, that kind of thing, no dyes and stuff. It's blue raspberry, and my kids really wanted them last year. So this year I made sure I think I got 4 boxes. Sue me, what are you gonna do? And then of course I got other holiday stuff as well, but it was just so fun. I can't even believe they've holiday stuff out already. And on that note, you know what I got in the mail? Let's take a little field trip to my bedroom. You guys, I still have to put all of this stuff away from the bedroom makeover. It's actually horrible. But in the mail, oh, I also need more white shoes. I need better white shoes than this. It feels like I'm stepping on the ground. These are so cheap. An influencer recommended them, and I do not, okay? I got Ulta in the mail. That's probably old. What? Well, someone tried to open all the Honest juice boxes. What is going on? I think someone tried to be a big helper out there. Thanks. I always forget to use this coupon on the back. So bad about it. Because I'm like, I don't shop at Ulta. And then I do shop at Ulta. I'm trying to figure out when it expires. I need my bifocals. Oh, I think it's still good. Okay, hallelujah. Hey, remind me to cut that out and put it in my purse, and maybe I can get more, what is it, pink and lily, peach and lily? I've really been enjoying that. It's not irritating my eyes so far. But I also got, dun 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 dun, yeah. This is one of my favorite things to get in the mail. Forget my kids. Like, well, first of all, they should do a survey of your house. How many kids do you have? Let me send you that many Christmas catalogs, okay? My kids need separate ones. How do I order more? Amazon. I spent enough money. Could you please send me extra catalogs? Toys, activities, and stickers inside? You are the sunshine of my life. Ooh, these are the stickers. Oh, how cute are these? Forget my children. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this is my favorite part of the holiday season. Do I want any of these toys? No. But do I love looking at them? Someone give me a marker and I'm gonna circle my faves, okay? There's something so nostalgic about this. I love going through these with my kids. My kids, like literally the entire book is circled. I'm like, you need to reel it in a little bit, okay? But, ooh, the electronics. Maybe I should get a watch. Do you have an Apple Watch? I feel like I do not. I wore Alex's Apple Watch for like a week, did not enjoy it. I loved my Fitbit a lot better. It tracked sleeping. The battery lasted days. This lasts just barely a day. And I'm not like on it a lot. I don't do anything else. But I know there's a bunch of different watches. The Samsung, I feel like looks the prettiest. I don't even know if I would wear it. And I have a Fitbit from like literally 10 years ago that still works just as fine. So if I ever wanted to wear, oh, we got a little off topic there. Looking around my room, you'd think, what the heck is wrong with you? You probably already think that. Welcome to my Amazon warehouse. Like Elizabeth Taylor. Yeah, so I cleared out all of Meredith's room decor, but I have all of these boxes from the baby shower that we threw, also Wentworth's birthday party, and then this stuff I ordered for Meredith's room makeover. But you know what isn't in these boxes because I didn't get it from Amazon, I got it from the Lob. Hobby Lob, that is. The cutest stinking assortment of dollhouse furniture I've ever seen in my entire life. I went a little overboard. So my plan is to give her a couple of these and then save the rest for Christmas. And then at checkout, I was thinking, this stuff probably goes on sale. And I'm making a mistake, but you know what? You gotta strike while the iron's hot. And that's what I was like, I don't come to Hobby Lobby that often, but I feel like I've been there more this past month than I have been the entire year. Okay, we're getting off track. Let's head back to the laundry room. And you know what else I need along with new white shoes are some pickleball skirts. I'm just going down the list here. It feels really good. So Halloween costumes. What are you being for Halloween? Are you doing family costumes? Are you doing standalone costumes? I couldn't tell you. I went to order a costume for myself because I'm volunteering at the kids' school for like, you know, Halloween centers and stuff. And I thought, oh, I'll wear something. The witch hat that I bought last year, it's literally this big. There's no way I'm wearing it. I actually think I already donated it because I didn't see it in any of the bins. So I was looking for a more wearable costume and it was in my cart and I was like, oh, it'll be here, whatever. Now sold out. I'm like, what? I mean, sold out, meaning it won't be here for like 3 weeks or something. Which, listen, I can go on and on about like Amazon and whatever, but you know, I won't say a thing, not a single thing. Speaking of Amazon, which by the way, I have no idea what we're being for Halloween. I couldn't tell you. My kids, they're all being different things. It's a weird Halloween for us, which I kind of feel like I should have taken on the role of responsibility of saying like, okay, we're gonna do this. But instead, you know, they want to go with a couple of their friends, the older kids, and they've never done that before, so we're kind of letting them explore and do that, because I always did that. And it is a lot more fun that way, and with the little kids, we only go out for a short amount of time, and they want to go out longer, so a lot of times we'll come home, one of us will come home with the small kids, and one of us will stay out with them. So it's just more fun if they have someone to go with as well. Because unfortunately, we don't live in like a neighborhood, you know? So pros and cons to everything. I'm just gonna say that right there. So it'll just be a hodgepodge. Speaking of Amazon, I went to Kohl's the other day to make some Amazon returns, some stuff I didn't use for his birthday party, like pin the patch on the pirate. Didn't get to that point of the party. All those alliterations, really feeling good about myself. So I had to return that, and what a delight. You guys, when's the last time you've been to Kohl's? I had to go to Kohl's, by the way. Did I say that? I don't know. And I'm not being facetious when I say I had such a delightful time roaming around the store. I mean, I only had like 5 minutes there. I was headed to an appointment, so I really needed to be in and out. But while I was roaming around trying to look for where the Amazon return place is, because they changed, one, I don't really ever go to Kohl's to do Amazon return, but two, I feel like they're always switching it up. So I was roaming around the store. Oh my gosh, that looks so nice. Oh wow, look at that. They already had Halloween like 50% off. I was like, I need to come back here. Not that I need Halloween stuff, but it's just fun to look. They had Christmas stuff out, but also being in a department store like that, why don't I go to Kohl's more often? I feel like instead of going to Dick's Sporting Goods for a lot of Wentworth's like Nike stuff, I could have gone to Kohl's and maybe saved some money. So I feel like a trip to Kohl's is in my future. I really did enjoy walking around and just like being in the environment, I suppose. I didn't buy anything. It's just like nice to browse sometimes, window shop. Along with the Halloween stuff, you guys, for family movie night this past weekend, what did you watch, first of all? Second of all, we watched the Haunted Mansion, which I didn't even know there were multiple ones of them. My kids have seen the one with Eddie Murphy. I think that's the older one. But Alex turned on, I think, the newer one. There was one that was released in 2024, I want to say. And, well, first of all, I fell asleep. Are you surprised? I have cinnamon narcolepsy. It's not my fault. Second of all, I did not fall asleep before it got terrifying. Wait, this is like, what is this even rated? I couldn't believe it. And then the next day, my kids are like, turn on the ghost. I was like, are you being for real? That was actually scary. I had nightmares. Okay, 20 minutes later, I am going to put on a podcast and finish this laundry. And then I'm gonna roam around my house and tidy up my fridge and every other room, okay? Wow, did I chit chat for about 75 whole minutes there? Unbelievable. Now it's time to get some work done, and I had 4.5 hours worth of footage. And so I had to really condense this down. I deleted some stuff. I sped it up a ton. But hey, we still get to hang out, and I was able to jam it all into one video. So if you were looking for some hangout time, for some chit chat, you got that. And then if you're looking for some motivation and productivity, you got that too. I was able to get so much done around the house, and I didn't even film everything that I did this day. I capped it off at dinner, but after dinner, I put all the kids' clothes away. And when I tell you it has been piling up in their closets, and I got all of Wolfgang's folded, put away. Wentworth cleaned his room. I helped him put his clothes away. Meredith tidied her room, which, I just redid it, so not much to tidy. But I folded all her clothes, hung them all up. Everything is nice and tidy, and it couldn't feel better right now, okay? And then this morning, I woke up, helped Eleanor tidy her room, clean it up. She's going to come home and but I'm still doing laundry, short story long. I'm still catching up on laundry. I haven't put any of mine away. I've literally all day long, it's been one load in, switch it over, one load in, switch it over. And now I understand why people have double decker. I've said this for probably a couple of years now, and people have mentioned, oh, you should get double washer dryer. And at first I was like, why? Oh, but this is why. So you can knock it out. Knock it out. You're not doing laundry all day. You're not doing laundry 5 times. And listen, I tried to experiment. I've tried on and off again of one load a day keeps the chaos away. Doesn't work for me. The chaos stays. Okay? The chaos stays. I can't push it away, and one load a day does not make a difference. I'm just going to say that for free, okay? And for a couple days, I'm like, okay, but then life gets in the way, okay? So I have come to accept that is not my journey, and that's okay, and sometimes it piles up, and I'm dealing with it, and it feels good to get ahead of it, get on top of it, and more than that, I'm cleaning out my fridge. I pulled out a kava. I think one night I wasn't feeling well, and I got some soup from Costco for Avelina, who wasn't feeling well the day or two before. And I ate the soup, and then I was like, there's not enough soup for everyone else. What are you guys going to eat? So Alex ended up ordering Uber Eats or whatever, ordering from somewhere. And Eleanor really wanted kava. And so she ordered a bowl or whatever. If you don't know, it's a Mediterranean restaurant. They do bowls and apparently wraps, flatbreads, whatever. So Alex ordered a flatbread, but also ordered something else and didn't end up eating his flatbread. And he's like, do you want it? And I opened it. I was like, there's so much stuff in here. No, I don't want this. So anyway, that's what I was holding up. But if you've had kava, let me know your order. I've never been there. I've never eaten from there. So I'm really excited to give it a try. One day we'll have a girls' day and head there, and we'll see how it is. I have got high hopes. There was another place in our area. By the way, the fridge, so glad I tackled this. 2 thoughts going on in my head. What do I explain first? I had food in my fridge literally from the baby shower. Because I was going so fast, I don't know if you can see me pull certain things out, but I had a charcuterie board, cheese and meats and stuff from the baby shower I hosted 2-3 weeks ago. What? So there were a lot of leftovers, a lot of shoved stuff, a lot of stuff from the parties. And I'm like, why? It's a lot. Okay. There were leftover food that I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll put it in. And then we never ate it because whatever. and I just tried to save it. But what I should have done was, oh, you take it home. Like, it's okay. We don't need it, but anyway, we got that done. And by we, I mean I cleaned out the fridge, and it feels so much nicer until I go to Costco tomorrow, get some more fruits and vegetables. And in my pantry, tidying this space up, and it always makes such a big difference. Even if I just spend 15-20 minutes in here tidying up, just getting rid of the big boxes, consolidating things. There were oatmeal I needed to fill up, the flour container I needed to fill up. I haven't made like cookies in a while, but you know what? I was at Publix the other day with Avelina, and lots of things. I didn't even finish my thought from before, but we'll move on. I don't remember what I was talking about. Let me try it. I need to make notes. Hold up. Okay, so when I was at the grocery store, I saw a magazine on the shelf. It was like holiday Christmas recipes. And I was like, absolutely, let me pick that up and just sift through it real quick. I found a recipe for almond crinkle cookies. You better believe I took a photo of that. And all the recipes in the magazines these days are all online. Okay, so I just wanted to take a picture to remind myself to look it up. And I need to do that, / I need to make the recipe, / the magazine was $15. I have to take a break. I'm slightly annoyed. Maybe we could be annoyed together, or maybe you can talk me off a ledge and be like, Kim, you're being ridiculous. I've been waiting for a phone call to review my results. Got a call from my doctor's office. Okay, now they're calling back. Hold on. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello? November 14th. Sorry, that date simply will not do. I've got to see Russell Dickerson with my best friend. Okay, just went through, which by the way, November 13th for us. What in the heck? It's like every day. I'm literally sweating but refuse to take off my sweater because vibes. Get a call from the doctor's office thinking like, okay, someone's gonna go over my results. Nay. It is someone to book me an appointment, which I didn't find out until the 4th phone call because she asked something, I couldn't understand her, and she started laughing, and then she started, is this the patient born on, and then couldn't even get out my birthday, and started laughing uncontrollably and hung up the phone. What? That was crazy. And I was like, okay. And they don't have a direct line for me to call. It's just like an appointment line. I'm like, I'm not gonna call them, so I'm just waiting for another phone. They ended up calling me back. Hello? No one there. What? Called me back again. Hello? Can you hear me? Hung up the 3rd time. And the 4th time, someone else called me. I know it's someone else because it was a male voice. And I could hear it laughing in the background. What is so funny? I just wanted to be like, what's the joke? I want in on the joke too. You know what's not funny? The fact that I have to make an appointment to discuss blood results, and it's in a month! It's in a month! It's unreal. At least this drawer looks good, right? Now I'm all insecure, like what's on my patient notes? That's so funny. Like obviously it probably has absolutely nothing to do with me, but I can tell you one thing. I might be a little ridiculous for getting rid of the like Ziploc style bags, because I couldn't open the drawer. I'm like 4 seconds away from getting that museum ticky tack to like keep the boxes from floating everywhere. But literally this is the one space in my kitchen that makes me so happy, and I can't wait to declutter the rest of my kitchen. But can we just marvel in this beauty for just a moment? I know it's a lot of plastic, a lot of waste, but it does take us a while to go through all these bags. So there's that. And I love how I have literally every size possible. I go through a lot of these and I don't sell them anymore, these size bags. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to use them sparingly. Here we are. All right, moving on. Okay, so I guess this weekend, I'm gonna have a little weekend project of decluttering my kitchen. Maybe, I don't know, don't hold me to it, okay? Eleanor has a big field trip coming up. She's leaving for a week. They go to Dude Ranch. This is how we learned about Dude Ranch. It's absolutely amazing. Avelina's been there at least once a year, twice a year since going. And anyway, a lot to pack, a lot to gather for that. But I was crashing out about the Christmas magazine being $15. Remember last year I bought one and I was like, it's kind of like buying a cookbook. And I bought one and I maybe used a couple recipes out of it, but I don't know all in all if it was worth it. But they get you. That's how they get you. Magazines used to be like $1.99, $2.99, $4.99 maybe. I just can't even, that's so much, especially when you know all the recipes are online, you know? So anyway, I was crashing out about that, but excited to find a good cookie recipe. So, you know, I got to compile them for the holidays. The holidays are coming up and I'm pumped about that. And something else that when I was, I was leaving, I couldn't even finish cleaning the kitchen because I had to leave to go get Avelina. And then when I came home, Eleanor was getting ready to go to dance. And so it's just, this day I had more time than usual because of the overlap of gymnastics and volleyball. Those sports ended for like, they have got a 2-week break or something. So I was like, oh my gosh, I got so much extra time in my day. What am I going to do with it? Oh, clean the neglected areas of my house. So I went in the girls' bathroom and just kind of gave it a mother's touch and helped them out a little bit. You know, they're busy girls. They are straight A students. They're top of their class. They get it all done and they're very active. So sometimes their bathroom represents it being completely neglected. Okay, I've been there. Like, look at their example. Look at my bathroom. I'm absolutely horrible. But I'm doing my best one day at a time to get on top of it, to get ahead of it, to do better. And I really, like, sometimes, and I can go on and on about that, but I got into their bathroom, gave it a good cleaning, left their shower. They can deal with that, which honestly, I should have done their shower too. I should have at least sprayed like Tilex on the tiles and stuff, like on the perimeter of it. I did give them some more toilet paper. They had toilet paper in there, you can see, but I just replenished their stash, gave them excess, and made sure that the issue would be a non-issue for quite some time. And I should have gone around the entire house and, you know, filled in because I'm pretty sure every bathroom is like out of toilet paper. It seems to happen at like the same time. So I should add that to my grocery list at Costco, like get some more toilet. By the way, if you are one of the people who told me, oh, the Costco brand toilet paper is just as good as the Charmin, I'm sorry. I think you need to see a doctor. I think you have sensory confusion because it is vastly different. Touching a Costco toilet paper is, I can't even think of something witty to come up with. It's the equivalent of touching sandpaper versus a pillow. And I wish I was being dramatic, okay? Listen, we've been using the Costco toilet paper and I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. That's just one thing that I don't know, can't compromise on. I just can't do it. It's Charmin all the way. And Charmin has Costco has a great price. I think they have an exclusive deal with the certain toilet paper that they sell at Costco. Charmin does. I don't know. That's what I heard like years ago. It might be true. It might not be. But anyway, I tried to tell you like 4 times. While I was cleaning the fridge out, I was very excited. Do you guys ever get excited when like you have a task to do and you're like, what am I going to listen to? What am I going to watch? Jessica Braun released a video and I was like pumped. I was hyped. Usually when I'm cleaning my fridge, I'll listen to Disneyville podcast, which is their podcast. Jessica Braun, if you don't watch her, she's my best friend. She doesn't know who I am, but she's incredible. I've watched her literally for 9 years, and she and her husband have a Disney podcast. Pretty sure that's where my obsession is beginning with Disney. I wouldn't say I'm obsessed, but I will say that I find pleasure in it. But that's what I typically listen to, and I just really enjoy it. And it just gives me the vibes of like, yeah, cleaning fridge and getting my life together. And I should probably make a meal plan, but instead I'm mopping the hallway. I'm telling you guys, I gave that back wing of the house, I don't know what to call it, the addition is what we always call it, a full reset. And it feels so good. Oh, hey, I'm about to make some dinner after I fold even more laundry. I'm actually going to go fold some more laundry right the heck meow. I have so much more cleaning I can do, but time is getting away from me, so I'm going to start on dinner. And I'm making, oh crud, I just had it up, I forgot what it's called. Creamy Parmesan Italian sausage diatalini soup. And I know that's not how it's pronounced because when I did talk to text, it did not come up like this, okay? Diatalini, close enough, I'm not Italian, barely English. Okay, so I always add more than what it calls for. It only calls for like 1 stalk of celery and like 1 carrot, but listen, I got mouths to feed over here, okay? I've got a couple of carrots, do 1 more thing of celery, and actually I'm gonna add the fronds in here too, because these add so much flavor. I think it's underrated. I'm gonna get these washed A friend and I were talking and she said she made this for dinner and it was really good and I trust her. I guess I'm about to find out if I can actually trust her, but also I can never really take what I make the same as anyone else because I always add a ton of stuff. Hopefully it's as good as what she made. I could just follow the recipe, but where's the fun in that? And I just wash my carrots really well. I feel like it's kind of unnecessary to peel them sometimes. And I'm dicing these up, but I also should have made them a little bigger. I like big hunks of vegetable in my, like I like a nice hearty soup, you know what I mean? But also kids, so I just have to accommodate. If it's small enough, they won't really pick it out. And I want everything to cook pretty quickly. And then I have like 5 ribs of celery, but they're not full ribs, they're like half ribs. So I'm going to slice them down the middle just to have more manageable pieces and then give these a dice. And then I have this onion left over, but thank goodness it's massive, so I'm just gonna dice this up. Julia Child would rival these knife cuts, I tell you. I'm gonna take all of this to the stove. You're also supposed to cut up some garlic, but whatever, I'm just gonna use powder. I added some oil down there because I have a lot of veggies to cook up, but I'm gonna throw in 1 pound of sausage. It's so delicious, adds a ton of flavor. And then I'm gonna just cook my veggies and the meat all together. I'm gonna season it all with some salt and pepper. The bigger carrots are still needing time to cook, but figured they'll cook in the juices. I'm going to add 1 can of petite diced tomatoes and then 4 cups. Ooh, I guess that didn't crack open all the way. 4 cups of chicken broth. Because I added so much extra veggies, I'm probably going to add a little bit of extra water in here too. And then just throw in some of this caldo de pollo because I'm so Spanish. Okay, that feels good. And also 1.5 cups of this ditalini pasta. But you know, I always go above and beyond with that. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna let the pasta cook. Oh, wait, hold on. So I'm also going to add some Italian seasoning as well, a couple tablespoons of that. Mix this in, and we have to season every layer, so I am gonna add a little bit more salt and pepper. I feel like a bay leaf. I feel like this is begging for a bay leaf, but I'm gonna leave it out for now. Ooh, garlic. I'm gonna add some garlic. Okay, that's good. Bring it to a simmer. Let the pasta cook. I almost took this clip out just for time's sake, but I cannot take out a good cheese shred. Check this out. I mean, this is what dreams are made of. I just checked that pasta to see if it was done, and it is. So I do have a couple more ingredients to add, but this is looking so good. I feel like this would be good as it is. But if you want to make it creamy and dreamy, add in some Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna stir that in, along with like 1 cup of heavy cream, a couple turns of the pot, and that just brings it to a whole new level. I could have definitely added some more heavy cream in there. And you can add more liquid to this to make it more soupy, if you will. And I recommend doing that. I actually left it on the stove because Eleanor didn't get out of dance until later. So I left it on the stove just at like the lowest setting, and it was simmering. By the time she got home, no liquid left. I was like, whoops. But anyway, this was dinner, and yes, it was absolutely delicious. Not only was it delicious, it was easy to throw together, packed full of flavor, great, easy weeknight family meal. Like, I can go on and on, checks off all the boxes. Well, healthy. I mean, it does have plenty of vegetables in there. Great for fall, great for the fall season. I don't know why I'm trying to sell it so hard, but this was dinner and it was very delicious. And alongside it, we had a couple of desserts. This chocolate, ooey gooey chocolate cake from IKEA. Full chef's kiss, al dente, if you will. So good. And we picked up this pumpkin pie from Publix. Publix has the best bakery. It's better than Costco. I don't like pumpkin pie, but everyone in the house is like, this is better than Costco. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I bought it, and I love having like dinner and dessert. It just makes it feel nice and homey and cozy. Hey, don't forget to check out Earth Breeze. You can get up to 40% off of your first order and up to 4 free gifts. So it's a fantastic deal. And if you want to subscribe, put a little happy in your day, and I'll see you next time. Next time we get to hang out. Hey, don't forget to take up space in your life. You deserve it because you're amazing. Bye.